Right, this is the update video for Linux, and I'm running Ubuntu Mate. Just close this, and I'm running this in a VM. So I've copied the various folder files, and I'm zipped them into this folder here, and I'll just go into the actual directory here, and these are all the files. And I've installed Lazarus as per the instructions in the PDF and accompanying files, so I'll just start Lazarus here. Right, so this is Lazarus, and everything's been done. So let's just make sure that I've got what I've got. File, project, close project, just so that I know I'm actually starting with the right one. And it's on my desktop, and this particular folder here. Right, so we've got this LPI file, and I'll just double click on it. So this is the file, and without much to do, if I right mouse click, you can see that here it's running. So I'll just minimize Lazarus to get it out of the way. This is it, and my controller should be on port 172, running on port 2020. And if I go click connect, it says it's connected and it's ready. It's got the parameters for position and max steps. It's got some temperature. It's got the motor settings have been set, etc., and so on. So you can see here that I'm actually running this from a Linux system, talking to the controller via the network. So I'll just exit from here. I'm back to Lazarus, and what Lazarus has done, let me just completely erase that, and in this folder here, what Lazarus has done is it's actually created an executable file. This is it here, and if I just double click it, of course it runs, and of course it connects and so on. So just connect and exit. So that's how easy it was to get this up and running. Right, so here we are in the Linux application folder directory, and there's a special file in here, and it's called INI, or any file, and let me just pull it up and show you. So these are all the settings for the Linux application. You can of course edit these by hand if you want to. Not recommended, because if you make a mistake, something might go wrong in the Linux app. But these are the settings, and you could easily change the port to a different value, or the IP address of the controller to a different value, etc. So having said all of that, it's time to start looking at KStars. So let's start up KStars and get it up and running. Here we are, and we'll close the tip, or just expand the window a fraction. Right, so we'll go into a little dome icon there, and I've added a new profile called Bob's Focuser, so let's have a look at it. This is the name of it. I've set up a simulator and camera simulators, and I've also set up the Focuser to be myFP2ESP32. It's found underneath the DIY folder. So that's all been selected, so let's save this. And let's go connect. And you notice it's pulled up the INDI control panel. At the moment we got telescope simulator, all of those are fine. But we have myFP2ESP32 tab, and it's telling me it's connected, etc. On the connection tab, it has been set to 172 as the final 3 digits for the TCP/IP address, and I'm using a TCP/IP connection, and I'm using a network connection. So there we go, a type of TCP/IP and a connection mode of network. And I've got land search disabled. So that's all set up, ready to go. So we'll just close this, and you can see here now I've got all the extra icons for the cameras and the guide scope, etc. mount. So let's choose the Focuser module. Here's the Focuser module itself, and it's picked up the fact that the Focuser position is 2400 and so on. It's got other stuff here as well. So that's all ready to go.